Today's horoscope from Astro Academy, Aquarius, April 22, 2025. Today's Sun-Mars square can stir the pot, as it can uncover some restlessness. The more immature side of this influence can emerge, but you can overcome it if you keep a watch on things. Your best bet is to avoid getting under the control of impulses. As well, don't confuse drama with happiness in your social or love life, as this aspect makes it easy to do. The need to do something special is with you now and can be productive. Consider that impatience can lead to errors or unnecessary complications. Channeled well, however, and you can make some important changes. Fortunately, you're bringing a positive, forward-looking approach to practical matters today, and it benefits you very much to do so. As you pursue your work or daily routines, social opportunities or positive vibes emerge. Get fired up today. Today could bring you a major opportunity for a heart-to-heart with a romantic option. As mental Mercury, our cosmic messenger planet, spins in the early degrees across the sky from you in your solar house of relationships, he will link in a sextile to powerhouse Pluto, the planet of depth and transformation, spinning in your solar house of true love, romance, and dating. If single, be sure to assert yourself and impress potential suitors with your mind, wit, and words, and they could soon be begging to know you better. Line them up as you would dominoes. Pursuing a pitch might be worth your while. You never know what could stick when Mercury in Aries sextiles Pluto in Aquarius. Lately, you may have become a slave to your creativity and artistry. It could be challenging to focus on anything else other than your hobbies, passion projects, and ideas. You may feel strongly about something that you could create, which could become a fantastic pitch. Do not be afraid to tell your coworkers, clients, and boss what you have in mind. They may love it and offer you a fantastic opportunity. When you are not sure what you feel, it's best to hold your tongue. Most people are afraid of awkward silences, and you feel especially uncomfortable during a pregnant silence. Having a regimen that carries you through your day with grace is a lovely way to avoid finding yourself in these sticky situations. Keep your mind on what you need to do for your health, such as eating fresh meals and getting enough exercise, and you will be much less likely to misspeak. You have the ability to bring balance to opposites on this day. This vibration adds strength to cooperation and harmony, regardless of how unlikely this might seem. Don't shy away from any conflict that you see today, as you will be able to bring unity without a lot of effort. By helping others to see the differences in each other as compliments that they can gain from, you promote the best in cooperation. Remember this when you run into conflict in personalities, too. What a difference a week can make. This time last weekend the moon was not only in Libra, but a clash with the sun in your relationship sector was creating a full moon that was putting pressure on both you and your relationships. A week on, as the sun leaves your relationship sector and as Mercury, the planet of communication, settles into his first weekend back here, it is with a better sense of what you want from your relationships and what they need from you, that a friendly aspect between Mars and Neptune is making this a powerful day for friendship and relationship building. 7 days on, this has also been personally empowering. Thanks to Mercury, the planet of community. Cations return to your relationship sector earlier in the week. As the sun leaves your relationship sector today, he not only leaves your relationships in safe hands, but with the means to keep the communication lines open. Mercury had returned a day after the asteroid Juno, the queen of commitment, left your communication sector, ensuring the communication lines remained in safe hands as the real relationship journey is just getting started. Aquarius, your perspective widens like the sky, embrace it. Your quote of the day: revolution begins with reflection. Your color of the day is teal, bright and cool. Lucky numbers: 5, 15, 27. An idea you've held quietly may be ready to take form. Share your vision, even if it's not fully formed. A connection may open up a new way of thinking. Your uniqueness is a light others need. Our eyes in the sky. Let's take a moment to pause and breathe together, because the energy coming through for April 22, 2025, carries a sense of grounding and quiet clarity. Whether you're here to reflect, find a message, or simply take a moment for yourself, this reading is meant to speak to you in whatever way you need most. And remember, there's always something valuable in every pull, even if it doesn't immediately make sense. Trust what lands. The first card drawn today is the Knight of Cups. This card often arrives when we're being invited to follow the whispers of our heart, even if the logic isn't all worked out yet. This isn't about rushing towards something blindly, but rather moving in alignment with what feels meaningful. You might find yourself drawn to a creative idea, a connection, or even a dream that's been quietly sitting in the background for a while now. The Knight of Cups is romantic not just in love, but in how he approaches life, seeking beauty, depth, and emotional truth. So maybe today is the day to romanticize your life a little. Play your favorite music while doing the dishes. Light a candle just because. Say what you really mean. Let your heart lead even in small ways. Next, we have the Two of Pentacles, which brings a balancing act into focus. Many of us are juggling more than usual right now: work and personal projects, emotional loads, decisions about the future, and it can feel like a lot to hold. This card reminds you that it's okay to reassess your rhythm. Is there a way to make things a little easier on yourself? Are you saying yes to things that you've outgrown, simply out of habit? Today might be a good time to check in with your priorities and allow some grace if you feel like you're not keeping up. You're doing your best, and sometimes, balance doesn't mean perfect symmetry. It just means you're giving each part of your life enough care without losing yourself in the process. The third card in the spread is the Eight of Wands, which brings in a burst of momentum and forward movement. This card shows up when things start clicking into place more quickly than expected, or when clarity arrives after a period of confusion. You might receive news, experience a shift in energy, or feel suddenly inspired to take action. And when that momentum shows up, trust it. Go with it. Sometimes, we overthink ourselves out of beautiful opportunities simply because they arrive faster than we thought they would. If you've been waiting for a sign to take the next step, this might be it. And remember, you don't need to have everything figured out to begin. Just move with what feels true. Now we come to the Queen of Swords, a figure of wisdom, clarity, and direct communication. She's been through her share of lessons, and she speaks with truth and precision, not to harm, but to liberate. You may be called to say something that's been sitting on your chest, or to set a clear boundary in a way that honors your peace. This isn't about being cold, it's about being clear. And clear is kind. Maybe you've been holding back to keep the peace, or maybe you've been second-guessing your intuition. The Queen is here to remind you, your voice matters. Your thoughts matter. You don't need to soften your truth to make it more palatable. Speak it with compassion, but don't dilute it. And finally, the reading closes with the Ten of Pentacles, a beautiful sign of stability, legacy, and long-term fulfillment. This card speaks to what you're building, not just for today, but for the future. It may show up as a sense of security in your home or finances, support from family or community, or even a moment of recognition that you're part of something bigger than yourself. Even if you're in the early stages of your journey, this card reminds you that you're laying bricks for something lasting. Every step you take now contributes to the larger story. Keep investing your energy where it matters. Keep choosing what feels real and aligned. You're creating something that will not only sustain you but ripple out in ways you may not even see yet. So today, with the Knight of Cups, Two of Pentacles, Eight of Wands, Queen of Swords, and Ten of Pentacles, we see a story unfolding, one where the heart leads, balance is gently reclaimed, momentum builds, truth is spoken, and a sense of long-term peace begins to form. You're not behind. You're not lost. You're in motion, even if it feels slow. And everything you're experiencing now has a purpose, each part shaping the whole. If any of this resonated with you today, I'd really love to hear what part of this journey you're in. Are you feeling the momentum picking up? Are you learning to trust your voice again? Maybe you're in the balancing act stage trying to stay grounded while everything moves around you. Drop a comment below if you feel called to share your story. It's always amazing how our personal experiences can mirror each other in unexpected ways. No matter what today holds, I hope you carry this message with you. You are allowed to grow slowly. You are allowed to change your mind. You are allowed to choose yourself. You're already doing the work even when it feels invisible. Keep going, and know that you're supported.